Hello. This is a Bow Bunny layout I created for Create Magazine by Scrapbook Generations. The Bow Bunny design team is featured in there in November. So this is based on their sketch, and I'll put the link down below so you can check out the magazine. It's totally free, which is pretty cool. And I used the Madeline collection and also the Pop Quiz collection. So this is like a school theme layout, but the Madeline colors were perfect for her backpack and um, for the whole thing. So this is how it came out, and so and then I also wanted to share about a gazillion layouts I made using this kit. It's 12 pattern papers and 3 vellum sheets, and if you watch one of my recent hauls, you'll see why I ended up with 2 packs of this. So I decided to save one for a giveaway I'll be having soon, and to use up the other one. And I managed to pretty much use it up completely. I'll show you what I have left. Like, this is literally all I have left. Even saving like the tiniest scraps, like that's all, like there's nothing else left. And I managed to get 6 layouts and 13 cards out of it. So I thought that was pretty good. So far these are just card fronts. I haven't put them on the cards yet, but I just have to glue them down. And I also use Bow Bunny cardstock, and I'm going to put a sentiment there. And then another one like it with a sentiment there. Another one. And then another one. This is vellum in the background, and I stitched it on, and it's buffed up. So I thought these would be perfect for my daughters. And I put it on like blue Bow Bunny cardstock, and then I stitched it on because this is a vellum top. These would be perfect for like my daughter's friends' birthdays and stuff, because they're very sort of girly and like, you know, fun. So, and again, I stitched it on, and I was holding it down with washi tape. So, and then 3 really simple ones. I just cut it from the paper because the paper was so beautiful that, you know, these are really nice simple cards, and they're small enough that you can easily ship them with just a regular stamp. This is the 4 by 5.5 size. And this is just vellum on top of it, and I just held it down with staples. So super simple. And this, like, I'll tell you, I used the smallest scraps I had. These are just the cut-offs from like the bottom of the piece of paper. This isn't even like from the paper itself. These are just like the cut-off scraps that people would normally throw out. And this is vellum. And then I put some, you know, stuff in there, so, and stitched it on. So I used a lot of my Bow Bunny cardstock, and then again I stitched it on and added the butterfly and the paper collection. So let me start. Made this layout. These are my grandparents, my mom's parents. So I thought this paper was perfect for like a vintagey feel. And I kept thinking of doing like a monochromatic layout, but it had so many beautiful colors that I just, you know, I just love colors. So I ended up with like very colorful layouts basically. And added a cameo there, just like a romantic one. And then some wooden stars, and I put some dots on them. And this is vellum. You can see through it, you know. So that's that one. And then here's a totally different one, also from the same paper though. That's me getting painted in New York City back in 2003 actually. So that's like a super long time ago. My husband didn't even remember it. I showed it to him and he didn't even know what that was. It's like, we were there together. You took that picture. So I just loved all the vellum in here, and usually I either stitched it on or in some places stapled it on or just ran it through my Xyron so that you don't see the adhesive at all when you do it in the Xyron machine. And of course I had to use the background sheets that were the photo paper because it was a bit of a challenge to work with, but it was just so beautiful I couldn't not do that. And I did a little bit of misting here and here just for a little bit of an accent. And also what I loved is I used this magic mesh back from like 10 years ago when I bought it. I still have a whole bunch of colors left over, so I figured, you know, might as well. And then these flowers were just yellow, so I used some orange mist with a paintbrush. I just painted it on. Just, you know, just for some detail. That one. And these little stickers I used everywhere I recently got from Webster's Pages also when I got this collection from your scrapbook supply. And then I just put a bunch of glitter on here and used my new leaf dye from La La Land Crafts, yeah. So, and then use some Tim Holtz tape here and there, just because it kind of, you know, is pretty and it matched. That's a really old Prima swirl from like a gazillion years ago. So I had fun like using up the collection and also using some of my new stuff like the light bulbs, but then also using a lot of like really old stuff too. Like here's the magic mesh again. You know, it was kind of fun to just get some really old stuff out and finally, you know, get some good use out of it. And that's my parents. It's kind of a springy layout because that's in the spring and there's like a sculpture fountain in the background. So I thought it was just really pretty. And it's kind of already naturally blurred at the bottom, the photo was, so the vellum blurry effect was perfect. And this is based on a sketch from my creative sketches, I think. And then I use some of, you know, some of that stuff in here. What is it called? So, oh, and then I used a lot of these all over too, if you see them. These are dewdrops, I think. Also from like 10 years ago, you know, remember they used to come in like these bottles. And some thickers, and I put a little bit of blue on these ones, and then these I kept white. And then again, like stitching on the vellum. I just love stitching on the vellum because I think it kind of defines the edge a lot more, so it's really nice that way. And some Bo Bunny washi tape over here and over here and here and stuff. So, and last one. This one's called Archery Lesson, and again I used the leaf dye that I recently got. And feathers, feathers, feathers. These were really easy to work with because it's a feather trim, like they're already attached to a ribbon at the top, so you just kind of cut off as much as you need. And more of the magic mesh here and stuff, so and more of the vellum that I stitched on. And again, this is Bo Bunny cardstock, double dot cardstock, which was really nice to work with because it's textured and thick. So, so that's about it. And this is just tissue paper that I used here for, again, for like a sort of a lighter feel. So I thought it was pretty neat that I was able to get 6 layered layouts out of, you know, 12 sheets of paper and 3 sheets of vellum, plus 13 cards that were also pretty layered. So, I was feeling a little guilty about buying the paper since I already have so much paper, so I figured if I use all of it, then I don't have to feel guilty. So I did some stamping here I don't know, the words are from a stamp. Yeah, so that was really fun just to see how far a pack of paper can go. So I hope you liked my video, and I'll be back later. Bye.